Hi, hi, hi. Hey everyone. Hey everyone. How's everybody here? Look at me. Look at me. I'm doing a test run for our business summit tomorrow. So if you are joining me from Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram, so you're supposed to be joining me from all of that. So we're having, as you know, we have our business summit is starting tomorrow, and this is me testing it. But I'm also here to gist, like let's gist. So who's here? Who is here? Who's here? If you're here, put it in the chat. Of course, I'm seeing that for now there's nobody here, but if you're here, feel free to put it in the chat. Feel free to put it in the chat. Let me know. Um, I think I saw a couple of people the other time. Where did they go? Where did they go? Where did he go? Where did he go? Where did he go? So, if you have not heard, tomorrow, Saturday, 24th, is the day that we start officially for the very first time the Igwe Girls Ramadan Trade Fair and Expo. This is a dream that we've been dreaming about since 2021. And to the glory of God, to the glory of God, mashallah, alhamdulillah, the time is about to get here. I am super excited. It's a lot of work going on in the background. I am super excited, mashallah, and deeply grateful to Allah for the opportunity to do this. Thank you to all the people joining me. I know that people are joining me from Facebook. I know that people are joining me from YouTube, and people are definitely joining me from my Instagram page. Wherever you're joining me from, drop a message there. I'm definitely going to see it. I'm here to talk about, can you see it on the screen? The Igwe Girls Ramadan Trade Fair and Expo. And in collaboration with the Muslimah Speaks Business Summit 3.0. So the first business summit was in 2022, and this one, and then there was one last year, and this is the very third one. Can you imagine? I'm really so excited. This weekend promised to be one of the most hectic one that I will have. The whole of February have been hectic for me. We've been planning the expo for a long time. And now it's about to happen. It's about to go down tomorrow. Hey, 2 days of a live program. This is the first time I'm hosting an event back to back for 2 days offline. You know that for the MS Con, 10 days back to back, back to back, back to back, you can problem with more. But offline, because one day of the Muslimah Speaks offline last year, hey, I was so tired. Now we're going to have 2 days. 2 days of the Ramadan fair. Now, if you're joining and you're not joining from Lagos, you're not in Lagos and like, oh, I want to be part of it. It is because of you people that I'm here. Oh. It is because of you people. You know how much they are selling dollars now. So, because of the people that are outside of Lagos that want to be part of our Speaks Business Summit, we're taking it offline for the first time. This is the first time we're doing our 2 day summit offline. We've never done the summit offline. We usually do them 2 days or 3 days. They were 3 days initially, and then they became 2 days online. This year, for the first time, we're taking it offline. But because the Muslim Speaks tribe has almost 20,000 women online, we can't just take it offline for 200 people. Impossible. So, of course, we're going to have a hybrid event. You know the way the way we ran the MS Con offline for you, and it was streamed in HD. That's how we're doing it tomorrow. Tomorrow and Saturday. It is costing us a lot of money. And I say this a lot. I will tell you how much I'm spending because and the reason is not that I like to show off. Oh, but you know when something is free, people will take it for granted. You cannot take this summit for granted. It is free because Egret Media is sponsoring it. It is free because Egret Media has decided that we would do this feasibility. Don't let it go to waste. Please, I beg you for Allah's sake. We're spending a lot of money to be able to stream it live in HD is costing us almost 1 million naira. We don't have sponsors except our Igwe girls and ourselves. This is us taking our inspiring Muslimas to the next level. Like, I'm proud of what we're able to do. I'm proud of what Allah, by His permission, has permitted us. These are things, some of the things we're doing this weekend are things that people cannot do unless they have strong sponsors. And by Allah, we have Allah. We have Allah. We have Allah, and we hope and pray that He bless it for us. I'm telling you this not because I want to show off, if you think so, but because I need you to understand just how much this is. This summit is a gift to you. We say that the content of the summit is going to be about 100,000 naira. People like 100,000 naira. You not give to some. Well, lie. When if I had up all the even the money that I've paid for stream yard so that we can be able to stream it everywhere. The money I'm paying the LED people that are coming, they are bringing a cameraman that will be able to camera it. We're not going to be using our phone. There will be a camera person stationed in the hall so that we can stream this in HD to you so that the sound can be wapa. I'm not going to use all these lapel. No, we are streaming professionally because we want you to be part of it and to learn from it and to enjoy it. Of course, our sugar mummies are the Igwe girls. Because we are collaborating with the Igwe girls this year, we are able to do this. We are able to do this. And so say a prayer to the Igwe girls wherever you are. The Muslimah Speaks Business Summit is going offline in collaboration with them. We are able to go offline because of the Igwe girls business community. I pray that Allah continue to bless the community for us and grow it for us. Allah knows that my chest is very flat, very strong, trusting Him to show up for me. And I pray and pray that He will show up for me because, hey God, a lot is at stake this weekend, and I need you to come. So, talking of what is at stake, I'm going to talk to you about some of the things to expect. Of course, the highlight of the event is the Ramadan trade fair. So, I'm looking for the banner so that I can share the banner with you. The Ramadan Trade Fair. If you have not heard about our Ramadan Trade Fair, okay, possible. How is it? If you are watching me right now and this is the first time you are going to be seeing this on screen, tell me it is a lie. This Ramadan Trade Fair is everything. We've been talking about it consistently since the beginning of February. And my girls, may Allah bless every single one of them, have created content. They have created content. They have created content. These women have created content. May Allah bless them. And I hope that you have seen it. I believe that you have seen it. And so I'm trying to see because part of this, for those people joining me, is that I'm testing this to see whether it's working, and I'm checking if it is working on my IG, and I can see that it is. Oh, mashallah, mashallah. I see people joining me on Instagram. Thank you to all the people joining me on Instagram. Thank you, everyone. Very good. So people are joining me on Instagram, and I know that some people are. So this number that is showing on the screen doesn't. No, there are like 20 people on Instagram. If you are joining me on Instagram, please copy your link and go and share it. You know that we want to do this tomorrow. It will be a shame. It will be a shame if tomorrow we now want to test it for one law, and that's why we decided that we have to test it now. We have to test it now. Now, for those people joining us on Instagram, apparently Instagram will only allow us to stream 1 hour at a time. So for every 1 hour, we will have to be reconnecting these. I don't know what we're going to do. I don't know what we're going to do. So it means that for every 1 hour, we may need to take a break and then rejoin again. So it will cut the stuff. bit by bit. I'm going to look for a way that we would have it sorted, inshallah. Uh, but that's that. I'm so happy to know that at least you can join us from Instagram. So let's see. We need to check whether we are also on YouTube. So what are we expecting tomorrow? Come and shop Ramadan at a discount. Come and shop for Ramadan at a discount. Bring your Ramadan list and get discounts. I personally, along with my friend, my girls, we are promising you gifts. Gifts. Immediately, I told my staff that all the gifts that we have that is remaining, pack them and give it away. Stamp give it away. The first person to get to our stand will win something. The last person to leave our stand will win something. The people in between will get something. Barakallah, I'll be using the personal shopper. She's already getting my orders. Mashallah, thank you so much to all the people that will be using our personal shopper. You don't know what you're doing for my personal shopper. May Allah bless Sister Mrs. Yunusa, who told me, I want to shop now and I'm in the US and I can't come. How can I shop? I said, sometimes I think you have to arrange a situation where people in the diaspora or people outside of Lagos can actually shop. And I was like, hey, my assistants are busy, oh, they cannot be collecting. That's why when I remember that, I have a personal shopper on my in my community. In fact, this thing, 2 weeks, I kept thinking about the way, and then I remembered we have a personal shopper. But the reason that it took me so long before I remembered that we have a was that she's a personal shopper for new moms. She shopped for baby things. But then it clicked to me. I was in the bathroom that day. You know, the idea used to come inside the bathroom, thinking. That I was like, wow, tender toes. Maybe she's a personal shopper. She's only what do they call them? She only niche down to be helping new moms pick up their stuff because when your pregnancy is like this, where do you have the energy to be walking about it, matter? You go to her. So I called her up and I said, babe, I know I have an idea for you. I have a half stand left at the trade fair that I want to give to you. And here's the deal. You will be the official personal shopper for the trade fair this year. So all I need you to do is to do this and sharp girl immediately. She has sent everything. We have done banner. Atibesi move. Went into the vendor group, told all of them, oh yeah, this is it. We've gotten a personal shopper. That's how the sharp girl came and said that our customers want catalog. Oh, people should start dropping their catalog. Of course, we have an official Ramadan countdown catalog that we do every year since the past 2 years for the Igwe Girls community. So I was going to do that after the fair. You people know that we always do Ramadan countdown for our girls, right? So we're doing that after the fair. After the fair, we'll now move on to the general countdown for everybody. That's how she said, no, people need to see what they want to buy. Oh yeah, everybody dropped their kidney. And that's how we are here. And I think that the lesson here is to be part of a community that aligns with what you do. Because she was able to leverage this idea because she's a part of us. I could come up with that. I mean, I wasn't going to go and find someone who's not part of the community. The name of the program is Y Girls Ramadan Trade Fair. So of course, every person that is part of the trade fair has to be an Y girl, and that's that. So for those people that are wondering who are the Y girls, basically, I mean, the Y girl is just like a name. It's not just like a name. It's a name that we call the women who have taken the C4G end of the year boot camp. Those are the women of the Igwe Girls community. It is our business communication training for women. I mean, a lot of people have different things that they say about me. I hear that some people went to one program in December and they were gossiping about me and my girls that they don't even like us. Well, you don't have to like us. I mean, we are not anything. Women took how to leverage social media for their business communication class, and I decided for all the things that I understand about social media and like I understand about social skills, building a community that fosters and supports them to leverage the things that I taught in the class will be good for them. It's not like an association, it's not anything. It's just you take the course, you are part of it. That's it. And for us, a lot of the things that you see us do, it's not like one shegbe. Many of the activities that you hear Igwe girls, they're activities that we, Igwet Media, that's why they are called Igwe Girls. The name of my business is Igwet Media Limited. So these are my girls. These are our girls, and basically they're just our flagship course. The C4G is our flagship course. At this point, it is the biggest course that we have. It is the best selling course. And what do you want me to do for people buying my best selling product? I create, and this is a lesson for all of you that are business owners. It is a lesson that I am teaching my girls. Some of my girls that have sense have been leveraging it, using community to grow their brand. I just created a community leveraging social media, leveraging WhatsApp to create a community, a support lounge for the people that are buying my best selling products. It is not rocket science. It is just social selling. It is social selling at its peak. Social selling at its peak. And that's it. So this program, this Igwe Girl Trade Fair, is part of our post-training support programs. When we start counting down to Ramadan and we are dropping and telling you to buy from our girls, that's also part of our post-training programs, support program. The sleepover, the brunch, is part of our support programs. Now, our girls say they want to do it. Come on, you see us there. Somebody is getting married, you see us there. That's part of our support. We're saying if you're part of this community, you are part of this community. There's nothing spiritual, there's nothing diabolic, there's nothing that requires you to start putting fatwa out and be saying this. Who need, like, I'm just literally minding my business and taking care of my customers. I'm not starting a new country. I am not starting a new religion. It is not a household. It is not like I am just literally creating a community for my loyal customers. That's it. That's it. That's what the Igwe is. You take a course. For you to become a Igwe girl, if you are not an Igwe girl now, you need to take two courses. You do the C4G course, leverage, and let's see what you will do with it. After the C4G course, by December, if you want to be an Igwe girl, you can only be an Igwe girl in December. But the only criteria that will allow us, say, invite you to send an invitation to you that you can, if you are willing, is if you take the C4G course. Only the people who take the C4G course. And the next edition of the C4G course is in May. So you have to register now. It is not expensive. It is ridiculously cheap. And I use the word cheap. This January, we had 40 plus people in class. And one of them was saying, Auntie Muti needs to increase this course. This course that Auntie Muti is selling to us, the 45,000 naira, she has to increase it. Or people are selling it 3,000 naira and they are still not teaching the things she's teaching. Auntie Muti is a Muslimah who's running a social enterprise. Just like I am giving the Muslimah Speaks Business Summit free of charge. Some of these classes were designed to inspire. I know the C4G is not worth less than 3,000 naira. 300,000. I know. But Eaglet Media is set up as a social enterprise. And our goal is to make a difference. Do we want to make money? Yes. But our goal is to make a difference. Am I going to go and give StreamYard $25 of my money so that I'm able to stream this on Facebook, on Instagram, on YouTube? Yes. Who's going to pay me back the 25,000 naira? Allah. Posterity. Maybe marketing. At the best, we have filed the money under marketing. But it's a risky marketing. It can come, you can decide to buy from us or not. But the number one reason we are doing this, is Lila. Now, like everything, the reward of good is good. I know for sure it's possible. We cannot be investing this much energy, this much money, this much time, this much in creating awareness and visibility and not get results. So I know for sure that the money will come back one way or the other. But we don't have sponsors, especially for this one. We didn't have sponsors. We don't have a running this. Lila. Because we are a social enterprise. Our goal is to make a difference. And I find it extremely interesting when people start tabooing my matter as if I'm the enemy. I'm not the enemy. You are. You are the whatever reason you think because Muti is hosting a Ramadan trade fair, is doing your chest somehow. They never. Moving on. What to expect? What to expect? Because I'm not here to even sub anybody today. Because the time I've already done reels video for that one. I will post it later. I'll post it next week. As for this week, I'm not at home. I'm trying to. What's going on? I'm trying to. Okay. So, those of us that are asking. Okay, so it's here. Where is it? Why? Where's my hand? Oh, okay. So, why is it pointing opposite? Okay. So like this. And I did like this. Okay, so if I do like this is point. So if I want to do like this. So there was for those of you asking and wondering what are we going to do. So it's tomorrow we're going to be having the trade fair simultaneously with the business summit. So the trade fair starts as early as 10. If you are coming for only the trade fair, that you feel like I don't need what they are saying inside the hall, that's fine. But I really think that if you are going to get to the mosque on that day, you should enter the hall. You must enter the hall. You have to. We have seats for about 200 people in the hall. We know that people will be getting up and coming in and getting up and coming in. But at every time, we would like to have a full hall because we're having conversations that will change the way that you do business. I'm supposed to be working on the schedule. I was working on the schedule when I remember that, I have not set up StreamYard though. I've not set up YouTube streaming. Let me go and set it up. And now that I've set it up, now that you know. But of course, I'm going to read for you what we have lined up. We are having a lot of our girls come up. We are having our girls. Let me see if I can show you some of the girls that are coming, so you can buy for the fashion girls that are coming. Definitely, we're having a collection launch in the hall. Alamin Space is launching in the hall. Avbam is coming to talk about how to get land at prices you will not believe. For those of us that are looking for where to put our money, we are going to be having conversations on the stage. All our speakers are seasoned business women of the Igwe Girls community. And for those of you that admire what Igwe Girls are doing with their businesses, the consistency, these women are coming to tell you stories of how they were just like you. They are just like you. This economy, I'm like, oh, Igwe Girls is because they are rich. Well, lie when we started this community in 2021, nobody was making six figures in a year. Like nobody was making six figures as a profit at the end of the year in that community. Well, there were people making six figures, seven figures as per, we had big people, a couple of them. But you see, most of the women that you see today that you admire, that you're like, oh, I want girls, they have money. Many of them started making six figures after the C4G class, after the mentorship that they got in the group. Ask any of them. Their business, 95% of the women of the community grew their business to that after they joined the community. This is not an advert for the community. This is actually me telling you that thinking that you can't make it because you don't have money now is not it. They didn't have money when they started too. And look at us now. I mean, look at us now, mashallah, alhamdulillah. We are building zakatable businesses. We have businesses that are paying zakat this year. Even me, that I'm their coach, at that time, my business was not zakatable. I was just coming, my business was just coming out of debt. I think that year was the very first time I was debt free, and it was the first time I was debt free. And so the goal after that was that now that I'm debt free, let's build zakatable businesses. We gave ourselves 2 years. Mashallah, alhamdulillah, a number of the businesses that were there 2 years after are now zakatable. And we're talking correct zakats. Mekotesi kekere zakat. Now, another thing that we're doing with our money this year is now we created the Igwe Girls Fund. We've not been talking about the fund because we were still collating the fund. The fund, we're going to talk about the fund during Ramadan because I want us to do some amazing stuff with it in Ramadan. I want to do some amazing stuff with my own zakat in Ramadan, and I am merging it with the Igwe Girls Fund, and I hope that Allah blesses and will accept it from us. So for the expo, for the Chefia and expo, they're going to be sales, trading going on outside, and inside there will be the Muslimah Speaks Business Summit going on. I'm going to be there the first 2 days. I'm having some of my most brilliant, most admirable girls on stage, and they're going to be sharing stories and teaching you stuff. If you've been to any of my classes, if you've been, you are here now, you're a member of the great. I teach, even if it is free, it is value upon value upon value. So I'm not going to put up a summit and say because it is free, you won't get value. You will get value. It will be like the MS Con offline that you came. So please show up. For those people that can't show up because you are not in Lagos or because you are outside of Nigeria, you can join us on Facebook. Wherever you are watching me right now, that's where you can join us tomorrow or Sunday. For those people on Instagram, the Instagram link is going to be breaking a couple of times. So it is best you come and join us on Facebook or you join us on YouTube. We're going to try as much as possible to ensure that we continue to rejoin and we connect. But you know how hectic things can be. Instagram refused to give us more than 1 hour of streaming uh, with a third party. And it's going to be too much stress to be cutting the stream and be joining again. So, but I'm sure that you can join the first hour or so before and during break. The first hour you can join, and then in between. But we're going to try. We're going to try to continue to sort it, inshallah. That's that. The schedule is going to drop everywhere very soon before ASRI. The schedule will drop very, very soon now. We're dropping it in the Facebook group. I'll drop it on my page. We'll drop it on the Muslimah Speaks page. And you can check the schedule. But forget schedule. Come and hang out with us. Collect permission. Be with us from 9 o'clock to 6 o'clock tomorrow. You're going to make friends. You're going to have fun. It's just going to be a carnival of Muslimas learning, shopping, and growing together, inshallah. That's that. That's that for the intro. See you later. We're going to join you later on. We're going to the venue very soon. So we're going to be talking to the person doing the decoration and talking about some of the expectations to expect from the venue so that you don't get lost. So we'll show you where to go, how to go, inshallah, tomorrow. But that will be after Asri. So join me again on the Igwe Girls community page on Instagram, where I'm going to be showing you how to find your way, where how to get your seat, how to register, where to shop, and all of that, so that by tomorrow it will just be seamless for you. I look forward to seeing you. I look forward to seeing you whether you are coming offline or online. I hope that you're going to join us and you're going to tell some of your friends to join us, inshallah. And that's that. 30 minutes on points. See you in a bit. Assalamu alaikum. Bye bye.